Hey folks, Leo here from Strange Science Instruments, and I am delighted to show you our new product, the FC-16. FC-16 is a 16-channel ADAT to AES format converter with a volume control knob and a simple click-to-mute function. It offers 16 channels of bit-perfect conversion even at high sample rates like 88.2 or 96 kHz without any reduction in channel count. You always get your 16 channels of conversion. We've designed this product for Atmos and immersive studios that have high-end speakers with AES digital inputs. The idea for this product came up when we upgraded our very own studio from stereo to Atmos. Now, we happen to own Genelec monitors, but it's the same story if you own speakers from Adam Audio, Barefoot Sound, Dyne Audio, Neumann, PMC, Fluid Audio, Head, JBL, and many other brands. Most top-tier speakers now have a DSP inside to handle things like time alignment, level matching, room correction EQ, and more. I'm a huge fan of these things, but here's the thing. If you feed an analog signal from your audio interface to any of these speakers, the speakers just convert the signal right back to digital to do their processing before converting it back to analog again so that you can hear your mix. If you're anything like us, you really care about sound quality. It's the reason why we all spend a fortune to buy top-tier speakers. The thought of all of this unnecessary conversion from digital to analog, back to digital, back to analog again, bothered us. It felt wasteful. What we really wanted was a clean, bit-perfect solution that brings the digital signal from your computer all the way out to the speaker where it is converted to analog exactly one time. This guarantees that you're getting the best possible sound from your speakers, and it frees up all the analog outputs on your audio interface so that you can use them for things that actually need analog outputs. We looked around and discovered that such a device didn't exist, so we built FC-16 to address all these issues. FC-16 brings you 6 big benefits, and let's go over them here. First and foremost, you get better sound quality since you avoid all the unnecessary conversion. Second, there's no need to buy an expensive new interface. Many audio interfaces already have 16 channels of ADAT outputs, so they will work just fine with FC-16. At our offices, we've tested FC-16 with an Apollo X6, an AudioFuse 16 rig, an Audient ID44 Mark II, an RME Digiface USB, as well as devices from Focusrite and many other brands. Every one of these interfaces has 16 channels of ADAT output, which means FC-16 will work with any of them as a digital bridge to your speakers. Third, since you're using ADAT outputs instead of the analog outputs, you can use those precious and expensive analog outputs for other better purposes. I'm talking about things like processing signals through outboard gear, analog summing, creating headphone mixes, or even advanced sound design with modular synthesizers. All of these things need analog signals, and FC-16 frees up all those outputs that would normally be used by your immersive speaker system. Fourth, no more hiss, ground hum, or RF noises being picked up by long analog cables. You'll spend less time troubleshooting because AES digital signals are immune to hums, buzzes, and other noises that plague analog cables. Number 5, if you're building or upgrading a studio to 5.1.4, 7.1.4, or even 9.1.6, you'll likely see a big reduction in cabling cost and complexity. That's because each AES cable carries 2 channels of audio, like left and right, or center and subwoofer, so the cable runs tend to be a lot shorter. Last but not least, FC-16 includes a volume control knob with a click-to-mute function. I don't know about you, but I love having a physical control that I can reach for if things suddenly get loud. We've all been there when the feedback starts or there's an audio blast. Having a reliable volume control knob that you can quickly turn down is critical. This is especially true if you have 12 or 16 speakers pointed directly at your head. Now, some manufacturers like Genelec and Neumann have their own physical volume control systems, so if you're using one of those, no problem. You can easily disable the volume control system on FC-16 so that you can use your other system instead. Fans of our company know that we really don't like cutting corners, and this product is no exception. To bring FC-16 to life, we created a custom analog PLL circuit from scratch and added a temperature-controlled crystal oscillator for incredibly low phase noise and jitter performance. FC-16 will lock onto any valid ADAT signal and provide an ultra-clean output, even if the source is not so great. The product features a bare metal FPGA core that boots instantly and works reliably. We made the overall package as small as possible and put it in a rugged aluminum case, and our optional desk and rack mount kit lets you place FC-16 almost anywhere for a super clean installation. The system runs cool and only uses 2 watts of power that you can provide with any USB-C adapter. It doesn't need any fans, meaning that it's silent and can be placed right next to you in the mix position, where it does its job without adding any visual clutter to your studio. We hope that our craftsmanship and attention to detail comes through in the final product. Okay, so quick recap. If you are thinking about upgrading to an immersive studio using high-end speakers that have AES digital inputs, FC-16 might be just what you need. You'll get cleaner sound, reduced cabling cost and clutter, reliable volume control, and you'll free up lots of analog outputs from your audio interface. The small form factor makes it easy to place almost anywhere, and chances are good that you can use it with the audio interface that you already own. Anyway, we're happy to answer any questions that you may have, so reach out and we will get back to you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.